Oh, hi. How are you? That's good to hear. I was just cleaning out the storage room. Gigi is bound and determined to get a pet, so I figured I better start getting around to cleaning up this place before we have another creature added to the mix. I know Gigi is responsible, but I work with enough fledglings to know how mischievous they can get, even with a good eye watching them. This? It's an old photo album of mine. I went through this photographer stage a few years back when they began mass-producing cameras for the public. How long ago? Oh dear. Probably the early 1900s. Yeah, I think that was when I first got into it. I believe it was before the First World War. Back before I was even turned. Yes, I've been the way I am for so long. It's a bit strange to remember me back then. Of course. Here, come sit next to me. We can look through it together. I'll confess, I don't entirely know what's in here. I remember thinking myself quite the family historian and artist. This is probably right before the First World War began. No, smiling wasn't a big thing. It took longer to take a picture as well, and, well, we're sort of smiling. Truly, it was a miracle. My mother managed to get us all facing the same direction. My brother James here, he's already looking like he spied his next target. Oh, yes, this is from when I enlisted as a nurse. They took pictures of us for propaganda use, though sparingly. Oh, yes, I was a nurse for the Red Cross. Quite a few of us went to the front lines to help tend to the soldiers. Obviously, there was less of an issue with being around leaking blood for me. Oh dear. Yes, that's Evelyn and I as flappers. Goodness. Oh, looking at these now. I can't believe how much work I had to do with my hair every single day. I much prefer just having it loose now. Evelyn? Oh, I don't know. She could be older. She could be younger. I didn't know anything about vampires at this point, and it was so long ago I couldn't tell you either way. Well, yes, she is in the picture, but I can't say I know all the specifics of the cameras used and as to whether or not they captured vampires. It's a little bit of a touchy subject amongst the population. Oh, here's James and I, both registered to go to war. Me as a nurse, him as a soldier. Oh, look how brave he was. My dear little brother. Yes, he was my favorite sibling. I wish he were still here, but, well, I've got a pretty good family now too, don't you think? Of course you think that. Oh, these were a few friends I made in the 60s and 70s. Yes, there were color pictures at this point, but I still had my black and white camera, so I tended to use it. Oh, they're no one important anymore. I can't say I parted on particularly good terms with them. let's keep looking. Oh, yes. The hair of the 80s was pretty good. I think mine was pretty similar. No, I don't think I have any pictures of myself after the Second World War. No reason, just didn't feel like being in front of the camera. I much prefer being behind it. But here, look. These are some of the people I first met when I finally decided to settle in this town. Yes, I had been in and out of this place for about maybe half a century, and finally put my roots down here. I've lived in this house the entire time. Hope was here first, but she didn't mind me for a new roommate. Actually, now that I think about it, you could probably ask her about my hair in the 80s. Though I'm not sure I would appreciate her description of it. Well, she's always looked the way she has to me. I'm sure if she really felt bothered by it, she could do something. But well, you know Hope. Sure, you can keep looking through it more. There's plenty of pictures. Here, I think I better get back to cleaning though, before I lose all of my initiative. I will do that. Now, get out of here so I can focus. Huh?